close sports pulse, the Vegas Golden Knights are rewriting the history books on what it means to be an expansion team and in the process captivating a city. Our NHL insider, Kevin Allen, believes their magical run could end with a Stanley Cup. USA Today sports: the Pittsburgh Penguins were sloppy, undisciplined at times. Goalie Matt Murray surrendered a weak goal that could have turned the series. A Penguins allowed Sean Couturier to generate a 5-point game. A Penguins allowed the Philadelphia Flyers to build a 2-goal lead. Center Evgeny Malkin was out with a leg injury, and speedy Carl Hagelin was lost to a mid-game injury. A Penguins had multiple reasons to lose to the Flyers in Game 6. Instead, Jake Guentzel scored 4 goals and added an assist to lead the Penguins to an 8-5 win that clinched their 9th consecutive NHL playoff series triumph. Coach Mike Sullivan said Guentzel rises up when stakes are the highest. "We have a team that does that," Sullivan said in the post-game news conference. "They embrace adversity. They embrace the struggle. Our team doesn't get rattled. They embrace the challenge." The gritty, hard-fought win was a case study of why the Penguins have won 36 playoff games over the past 25 months. A Penguins are a skilled, fast team, to be sure. But what separates the Penguins from other quality teams is their understanding of how to win games in a variety of ways. The Penguins believe it takes a village to win a playoff game. They find ways to win, even in games when they don't play their best hockey. This was not one of the Penguins' most impressive efforts. This game will be remembered for Guentzel's 4 goals, but the real reason the Penguins are advancing, and the Flyers are not, is a Penguins found a way to make needed plays at critical moments. More Flyers fans throw trash on ice during loss to Penguins. More Guentzel scores 4 goals as Penguins clinch in Game 6 after giving up a soft goal to Scott Laughland to allow the Flyers to take a 4-2 lead. Murray made some big saves when it mattered most. When Philadelphia star Claude Giroux leveled Hagelin with a high, heavy hit, Phil Kessel went after Giroux. To many, that would be viewed as undisciplined act. But to Pittsburgh players, it was Kessel reminding that they had to rise up if they wanted to avoid a Game 7. The third period belonged to the Penguins because they don't panic in important games. When Brian Dumoulin picked up a delay of game penalty early in the third period, the Penguins killed off the power play with impressive efficiency. The Flyers are still learning how to win in the playoffs, and the Penguins knew how to take advantage of the Flyers' lack of experience. Every time the Flyers committed a turnover, the Penguins found a way to make them pay. A Penguins limited the Flyers to 7 shots on goal in the third period, and a couple of those came after they had built a sizable lead. Sullivan offered no report on Malkin. It's unknown how long the Russian star will be out. But the Penguins know from experience that losing Malkin can be overcome if everyone strives to make the right play at the right time. Not every team can thrive when it loses a player of Malkin's caliber or on a day when it isn't playing its best. But this Penguins can. They have proved that over the past 2 years when they won 2 Stanley Cups.